But MAGA feels like Donald Trump is actually pulling the rug out from under them, because Donald Trump ran on America first. And as they are learning, Donald Trump is a con man, and he ran on Donald Trump first, and he will say anything to get elected. That's how he was once a Democrat, and he's now a Republican. He was pro-choice, and now he's against choice, but he wasn't against choice, but then he still voted against choice in Florida, but he was still for controversy. It's all a mess, but it doesn't matter. That is a thing with fascists and authoritarians. They don't believe in anything but power, and MAGA is finding out quickly. Here are some reactions to Donald Trump's annexation of Gaza, his proposed annexation of Gaza. I'm a conservative Republican and a Trump supporter. However, I do not agree with Donald Trump's call to take over Israel and condemn Israel's efforts to genocide and ethically cleanse Gaza. I stand with Palestinian people. Yes, we exist. That is a unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. This is someone, this is one in a million, stands with the Palestinian people and a conservative Republican and Trump supporter. They do exist, apparently. Scott Greer, who is a right-wing influencer, said flat out, this is a terrible idea. And if you go down through these comments, there's a lot of people saying, I hope you're right. You know, from your lips to God's ears. Hopefully this is one of those extremely long-term stretch goals that suddenly gets forgotten about. You know, maybe this is so that Americans will get killed by Hamas, so that American public opinion turns against Palestinians enough. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories about it as well. And Alan Cole says, I'll only make one confident prediction about this. Some pro-Trump writers will find reasoning to explain all of this and why it will benefit us. But then Trump will instead go in a completely different direction that has nothing to do with the pro-Trump writers' thesis. Yes, that is always what happens with Donald Trump. People think they understand what he's doing, and they try to speak for him. And then Donald Trump says flat out why he's doing it. What I don't understand is that we know why he's doing it. He's doing it because he wants to build buildings in Gaza. It's as simple as that. There's nothing really more to it. Donald Trump sees an opportunity to make money, like with the meme coin, like with the many different things he's sold. So shoes, I don't think I can swear on the David Pakman show, so I was going to say effing shoes. But the shoes that he sold, watches, this isn't about anything else other than Donald Trump trying to make a quick buck. He doesn't care who he has to get through to do it. If it means shipping away 2 million people from their homeland, he's happy to do it, because ultimately, this is what Donald Trump is looking for. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, putting up a building amidst all the wreckage. And it's so disgusting that so many people died just so Donald Trump could make some buildings. That's what it's really about. But MAGA is mad for other reasons, and we still can drink it in. I mean, I knew he'd do something like this, but come on, man. You were doing good things. Why do you have to ruin it? I mean, what good things has he done, honestly? But they are not happy. Here is a meme. I love this meme. The award says, fell for it again. Oh, man. Okay. LMAO, why was this guy ever called an isolationist? And I was going to say, these are far right people I'm quoting here. How does this benefit America at all, says Rep. Lucas Schubert. Chicken Waffen says Trump is going to deport more people from Gaza than from the United States. LOL. He's saying that because he's upset, not because of Gaza getting deported. He wants more people deported here. Is this Trump's George W. Bush moment? That is not a good thing. What kind of dirt do the Israelis have on Trump? Curiously, The Epstein files were not declassified, a famous Mossad entrapment operation of which Trump has multiple pictures of Epstein and Maxwell. Elon does too. So they're so upset. This is what happens with the right. When something doesn't go their way, then they feel like there must be some sort of conspiracy theory around it. And so the fact that conspiracy theories are bubbling up is another sign that this is really not something that MAGA is happy with. Another guy saying that there are wins this past couple of weeks, but this is a terrible idea. Rand Paul, Senator Rand Paul says the pursuit for peace should be that of Israelis and Palestinians. I thought we voted for America first. We have no business contemplating yet another occupation to doom our treasure and spill our soldiers' blood. I thought we voted for America first. No, Rand Paul, what you voted for was a con man. Here's the thing about con men is everyone thinks they're in on the con. They want to feel like they're in on the con. But what Rand Paul is realizing, what Laura Loomer has realized, is that if you're not in on the con, then you're actually the one being conned. You're the mark. And all of these people that I'm quoting are maybe not realizing that they're the mark. They still think they're in on it, but they're the marks. The only people Donald Trump cares about is himself and the billionaires who helped get him into power. That's it. Everyone else is the mark. He says what you want to hear in order to make you feel better. It's the same thing he's doing with TikTok. If it makes you feel good and Donald Trump said it, then congratulations. He's trying to con you. Don't fall for it. Lindsey Graham fell for it too. Here's Lindsey Graham saying, sorry, I'm going to make this smaller for you. Graham, on taking over Gaza, I think that would be an interesting proposal. We'll see what our Arab friends say about that. I think most South Carolinians would probably not be excited about sending Americans to take over Gaza. So that is probably the most you're ever going to get from Lindsey Graham pushing back on Trump. But we also have Senator Fetterman, who out of everyone here seemed to be the happiest about it. So outside of the Senate chamber in the Capitol, Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, who is known as one of the most staunchly pro-Israel Democrats in the Senate, called President Trump's remarks provocative, but said that he would support a potential American occupation of the Gaza Strip, adding that Palestinians for years have refused or have been unwilling to deliver a government that provided security and economic development for themselves. So we are truly living in bizarro land where a Democratic senator is happy about this and MAGA and the far right is not.
Well, I wrote a book after a long journey and a ton of work. I am really thrilled with how it turned out, and I hope you'll read it. The book is called The Echo Machine, and in a nutshell, it looks at how American politics got so broken, who has already figured out solutions, and how we can try to fix it and stop the terror of Trump for the next 4 years. With Trump winning this election, The Echo Machine couldn't be more relevant, not only a warning about how we got here, but also about what might be coming and how to prevent the worst outcomes. We've got to stay engaged. We need a plan, and that's what the book is about. There's a belief out there that unless you have corporate media behind you, you can't have a successful political book launch, that it's not possible. I think we can prove that wrong. Order The Echo Machine today at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore and say, please order me The Echo Machine by David Pakman. Wherever you get the book, you'll get the free pre-order perks, including the signed book plate. Head to davidpakman.com/free book stuff after ordering.